Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of Madden 13 Connected Careers with TJ Bonds. This is episode number 5, and this week we play against the Texas Longhorns, or excuse me, wrong team, the Texas Texans, or Houston Texans. Yeah, Houston Texans, not Texans. That makes no sense. But yeah, there you see 377 yards rushing this season so far, 7,824 XP for TJ Bonds. Hopefully he can do a lot more better than what I did for this opening sequence of this video. So like I said, this is week 3. We're going into episode number 5, and we're going to get off the road. We just left Atlanta, which we beat them 63-28, and we're coming back home to Mile High to play against the Texans. We'll see what their record is here in just a bit, but so far this season has been, with these 2 games already, been great for TJ. He's been getting a lot of love on Twitter. His Twitter's been blowing up, as what he's been telling me. I've been talking to him since the Atlanta game, and he says he's getting much love from teammates, from fans, from family members. Actually, I believe his brother Theo and Terrell are going to be coming up to the game for this weekend's game against the Texans, to see his amazing play that he's been having so far. So hopefully having his brothers up there watch him play the game won't get him too excited or too crazy. You see Texans coming to the game at 1-1 in the season so far. So there you see a nice crowd here at Mile High, 69 degrees on this nice fall Sunday afternoon. There you see Phil Simms and Jim Nets. Again, this integration to this game with these announcers. I remember when Madden, and I'm just gonna be showing my age. I remember when matches looked like little squares on the screen. All the way back from Madden of '93. I remember that was my first game I got on the Super Nintendo. It was crazy now how Madden just now it's part of pop culture now. So but enough about that. Enough going in the Wayback Machine there. Another reference that I'm sure none of you guys would understand what I'm talking about on that part, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into the game. Right there you see the guys getting pumped up, getting fired up for the game, and we'll see what TJ and Manning and crew can do in this game. There, so you see Manning 830 yards, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and a completion rating of 64.2 so far this season. So let's go ahead and get to 1st and 10. First play of the game, actually, and a running play right there for Bonds, and Bonds gets it and gets the touchdown and gets a gain of 15 on that first play. Ooh, he fell down there. Hopefully he's alright. So we go ahead and get to 1st down again. Ball on the 35-yard. This is actually the next play right after that first play. So you see run down the play clock, trying to get possession of that play clock. There you see a nice run right there, and a nice play right there. A gain of about 13 on that play. So there you see 1st and 10. Ball near midfield there at the 46-yard line in Broncos territory, and threatening the Texans. There you see a nice pass right there. 1st down, 20-yard pass right there. Bond's first reception, first catch of the day from Manning to Bonds. So what a pass right there. You see these two are connecting right there. You see Brian couldn't trying to catch up with Bonds, but unable to. Mismatch right there. Hopefully Manning can take advantage of that and do something with that. So you see 5 touchdowns, 830 yards so far this season. in this 2012 campaign. So you see a screen pass here, going to throw to Bonds, and oh, Bonds, what happened there, buddy? You missed it. So we go to 2nd and 10. Looks like another play action here, and play action. Manning drops back, fires, throws to Thomas, and Thomas, does he catches it? Yes, they say no. They say incomplete pass right there. So there you see J.J. Watt left in right there. Brian Cushing. Right there, showing the defense of the linebackers, linemen, and secondaries of the Texans. So the Texans can't do nothing on their first possession, but our next possession, we're at the 21-yard line. We get flash forward to the 21-yard line. We see Bonds gets the ball, and he gets it and gets a good run right there. You see three rushes, 40 yards so far in this game, and ball's on the 7-yard line. So a first down for the Broncos. And you see threatening with another run right there by Bonds, and there you see it, tackle right there. He gets about a gain of 2, and so we'll see what he can do this time. So Manning snaps the ball, hands off to Bonds. Bonds gets in without being touched, and there you see Maha getting crazy for that touchdown right there. So I'm sure his brothers, Theo and Terrell, are excited as seeing their brother get a touchdown there in person. Are very, very proud of him. Of course, Dad's probably on the road right now, playing his own game. Of course, that's, like I said, for connected careers. But I'm sure Pops, he's getting some Twitters from his brothers, from his sons, other 2 sons. So go ahead and 2nd and 15, and that pass is incomplete there, and I believe it throws to Thomas. So Thomas unable to catch the ball that time, or no, it fell. Excuse me, unable to catch the ball that time. So we'll go ahead and sim the game some, and the Texans still unable to score. So we'll go ahead and get to midfield. There you see our next possession here. And it's 1st and 10, running down the play clock, and we are unable to get the play pulled off because it's actually some kind of weird motion play that takes forever to move. So we've actually moved back 5 yards on that flag right there of delay of game. So there you see a pass to Bonds and unable to get it to him. So 2nd and 15 now. This is going to have to be another pass play. So 2nd and 15 on this play right here. Bonds looks like he's going to run a route there, and he doesn't throw to Bonds, but almost gets picked off there by Manning. Almost gets picked off and by a defender there. Not doing too well reading the defense there. So we go ahead and simulate the game, and we get to on the 15-yard line. Still, the Texans unable to score, and then you see Bonds catches that nice catch, that diving catch there. The 2nd reception, 36 yards. Let's see a replay of that. What a catch right there. See Manning rifles that ball, and Bonds unable, almost thinking, oh man, I can't get there. Dives out and catches that ball right there. Look at that. If it's not a bird, it's not a plane, it's definitely not Superman. It is Bonds, T.J. Bonds right there on that catch. So 1st down. So 1st and 10. A nice run right there. Bonds gets it, and it's a 1st down. So the ball on the 42-yard line. 7 rushes, 53 yards in the game at this point. So 4:20 left in the 1st quarter, and then you see a play-action play called by Manning. Manning play-action, drops back, fires, throws to Hester. Hester maneuvers around. For some reason, he doesn't go the other way. He goes into the tackle, and he gets the 1st down. So 1st and 10, ball near midfield. Bonds drops back, calls for the ball, and unable to get it, and it's thrown to, looks like to the another tight end there. So Bonds, 2nd and 10, calls for the ball and doesn't get it. It's batted away, and the linebackers are now definitely keeping an eye on Bonds there when it comes to passing. So we sim the game, and we actually end up going down the field and scoring a touchdown, but missed the field goal. So I don't know why they missed field goals, but there you see a nice run right there by Bonds, who was short. Who got a 6-yard gain and only 4 4 yards short of getting the first down. There you see in the replay. I don't understand why the computer purposely just does that. Missed the field goal. Kind of, you would think, okay, you don't see too many blocked field goals or missed field goals like that for extra points. In actual football. So they need to kind of fix that for next year's game. And there you see. So at the end of the first quarter, you see a nice run by Bonds, and he gets the touchdown. And there you see 9 rushes, 73 yards for a touchdown, or for a first down, not a touchdown, but a first down. So at the end of the fourth quarter, Broncos lead at 13-0. So 1st and 10. The start of the second quarter, you see Bonds gets the run, and there you see 10 rushes with for 78 yards in the game. There you see the nice blocking. I wish that 73 would have came up a little bit more. I almost would say that if he would have blocked there, got there a little sooner, it'd been a touchdown. So go ahead and Manning calls a play, changes the play to a running play, ends up handing off to Bonds, and there you see he gets the first down. Wait a minute, there's an injury on the field. It's not Bonds, but it is a Bronco that goes down, and it's a center. He is hurt. He has a quadricep, and it says he will not be able to return to the game. So hopefully he's going to be all right. So we got our backup in there. So 1st and 10, ball on the 31-yard line. There you see Bonds heaves it, throws to Thomas, and Thomas catches it and is untouched and gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. And there you see Mile High is happening. It is hopping right now. So the score right now, 26-7. It'll be 27-7 if they get the extra point. And there you see a nice pass. It's just seriously, a jump ball right there. And Thomas is able to catch the ball and take the ball down the field. You see Joseph and Cushing trying to go after him, but it's too late. He's already in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. So now, with 11:10 left in the second quarter, Texans actually scored that in that last that simulation right there, and they actually scored 7, so it's 7-27 now. Broncos leading by 20, and then you see a nice pass right there from Manning to Hester, who catches the ball right there. Not a really great fullback. I'm really thinking about. In my other series, I'm thinking about picking him up, maybe trading for him. He's a great fullback right there, blocking fullback in this game. So one of the best ones I've seen. So let's go ahead and simulate the game. They actually Texans score again, 14, and Broncos 27. So now we're getting into mid-second quarter here. You see a nice run by Bonds. Bonds takes it to the almost takes it to the house there. He gets pushed out near the 30-yard line with a nice run there. So 1st down, and again, the Texans, I don't know if they've seen last week's game, but if they should have got game film on him, because he knows how to tear up a field. So we get to 3rd and 1 here in the second quarter. You see a nice run by Bonds. He gets it and gets about another extra 3 or 4 yards there on that run. So Cushing got that tackle, but unable to stop him before he converted for the 1st down. So 1st and 10, ball on the 17-yard line, score 27-14. Broncos still have the lead by 2 possessions, and they put Thomas in motion, but unable to snap the ball this time again. So Manning and the Broncos are charged a 5-yard penalty. It makes it 1st and 15. So 1st and 15, ball on the 22-yard line. Hands off. Manning hands off to Bonds. Bonds shakes off the tackle, that first tackle, but able to shake off the other tackle. And he's tackled by a herd of Texans there. So 2nd and 15. Bonds goes out. He looks like for a minute I thought I had make a block, but actually I could have took off, but tried to call for the ball, but it was already too late, because there you see Manning getting sacked Barbara, and there you see number 98. Just what a hoss of a, I wouldn't say boy, a man right there, a man-child right there, picking him up and just slamming him down for the sack right there. So Manning probably not too happy about that. So we'll go ahead and sim the game a little bit more, and the Texans score on that drive, 21. We actually kick a field goal, so that scores 30 to 21. Texas scored on that drive, so now the game is getting a little tighter now. So here we go, sim the game to about the 2-minute warning mark, and then you see a nice run right there. Bonds shaking and rattling around, and gets the first down. So you see we're just beyond midfield there at the 43-yard line, threatening in Texans territory. Manning hands off to Bonds, and Bonds moves and gets the 1-yard gain right there against the Texans defense. And you see in a replay, not much done in this run, but 1 yard's better than negative yardage. So so 2nd and 9, a minute 35 left in the second quarter, score 30 to 28, and then you see Texans actually score there, and they're threatening now. So you see the quarterback comparisons between Manning and Shaw here in the game. So 1st and 10, and you see a run by Bonds once again, and he gets a gain of 9 on that drive right there. So now we go to 34 seconds left in the game. 2nd and 1. Manning drops back, fires to Tammy. Tammy gets the first down, and the clock is running. We've got to see what the guys are going to do. So they actually call a timeout. Actually call 2 timeouts because we almost get called for a delay of game. But now we're getting flagged for a holding call by Beatles, who now makes us now go back 10 yards. So we've got 1 timeout left, 18 seconds left. We've got to figure out what we're going to do. And wait a minute, Thomas gets a pass by Manning, and it's a touchdown. So that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. 2nd time these two connected for a touchdown. So now makes a score 36-28 with 13 seconds left in the second quarter. And there you see, just look at this kid. I mean, this kid's just shaking around, getting himself open, and that's what a wide receiver is supposed to do to help out the quarterback. Find a way to get open and get past your defender. There you see a touchdown for the Broncos. So we actually send the game all the way to into the third quarter, into the first 3 minutes of the third quarter, and we see that the Texans get a field goal there, making it 31-37. So now they're only down by a possession. All they need is a touchdown to get back in this game, and the extra point to get the lead by 1. So 2nd and 4. Broncos got to figure out, okay, we got to do something. We've held the game this long. We got to keep the lead. So you see Bonds gets the handoff and gets the first down and gains 20 on that play. So there you see 181 yards, 21 carries by Bonds. So 2nd and 10, ball on the 43-yard line. Manning drops back, fires, throws the Bonds. Bonds shakes off that 1 tackle, can't shake off the other 2, and he gets tackled there for a short gain. So we'll see what the Broncos are going to do here at 3rd and 6 in the ball game. They definitely got to score. If they don't, it's almost a bet, almost a guarantee that the Texans will take advantage of this momentum and take it and go for their own touchdown. So we'll go ahead and sim the game some, and we'll go ahead and get to the 7.5 mark in the third quarter. 1st and 10, play action for Manning. Manning drops back, fires, throws a Hester. Hester almost breaks that tackle and almost gets he gets a 9-yard gain right there. You see a Texan down on the side. He has to go to the sideline. So there you see 2nd and 1. Bonds gets the ball handoff to him, and there's almost a touchdown there. A nice run by Bonds there. So first and goal. Handoff, Manning hands off to Bonds. Bonds gets around and gets the touchdown for a nice score. So put another 6 on the board right there. And you see J.J. Watts in the defense thinking, man, got to figure out a way to stop this guy in the red zone. He's killing us. Well, I'll tell you this much, do not look at the Steelers game or the Falcons game because they cannot stop him. So we'll see here in the replay a nice touchdown run not being touched whatsoever. So it makes the score now 43-31. They're going for an extra 2 points. There you see it. Hester gets slammed and unable to convert for the 2 points. So Manning and crew thought they could try to get maybe up on a possession, a full possession, but there you see Hester just gets leveled there near the 2-yard line and unable to convert for the 2-point conversion that the Broncos won and possibly may need at some point in this game. Unsmart. They should just went for the extra point. So there you see they score again. The score now 43-34. 43-38. And there you see that pass right there incomplete. So there you see they got the go. Unable to do anything, and we'll see what they could do. Okay, so 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Bonds goes for a catch, but Bonds doesn't get there, but Joseph does of the Texans, and Manning is picked off. The first interception by Manning this season. It's picked off by Joseph of the Texans there. He picks it off, and now the Texans have control of the ball now and can do something now with this momentum. Bonds unable to get there on time, but he does get the tackle and is able to stop Joseph from advancing that ball going the other way for a pick 6. So we'll go ahead and sim the game, and we're just about, we're at the fourth quarter now. The score being 44-43. The Texans score actually in the last minute or so in the third quarter. So 44-43, tight game. There you see LaFell gets the catch and gets the first down. So the ball now on the 3-yard line. It's first and goal. Both teams now the Texans are like, okay, now we know what you guys are up to. So first and goal, ball on the 3-yard line. Score 43-44, tight ball game. Texas lead by a point. And then you see they stuff their Bonds. And you see the trips, 4 trips, 4 touchdowns, and 1 field goal in the red zone so far this game. Doing quite well. So handoff from Manning to Bonds. There you see being unable to get into the end zone, and it stopped at the 2-yard line. So third and goal. Ball game still close, 44-43. There you see it. Tries to run it in, and he is shy of a yard to get the first down. So they decide, you know what, let's go for it. 4th and goal. They're going to put all their guys on the line. There you see Bonds gets in, and it's a touchdown. TJ Bonds again. TJ Bonds does it again and gets another touchdown. And Mile High is getting very excited about this young man. The future looks very, very bright for them in this ball club and this city as a whole. There you see getting in there. I almost thought he stumbled at the 1-yard line. I didn't think they were going to give it to him, but they said that he did cross the plane. So we go for 2 this time. So it's 49-44. Last time we seen we didn't get it, but this time we do. So it's 51-44. We'll talk about a high score game right here. This is a basketball game here, right? So we'll go ahead and sim the game some, and they actually come back with a score tying the game up, 51-51. So there you see a nice run by Bonds, who gets the first down. You see 255 yards rushing with 34 carries in this game. So he has definitely carried the ball quite a bit, and he's definitely been the workhorse for this game. so far. So let's go ahead and sim the game some to 6:19 left in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 7. Bonds trying to go his route, but he is. That was not good for him to call the ball when there's 4 guys covering him. That would have been on Bonds. Actually been Manning's fault for throwing there, but Bonds not too smart about calling for the ball that time. So play action this time. 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. It's caught, and Terrell catches it, and nice tackle right there. But too late. The first down marker has been set. So 2nd and 10 now we go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Texans actually score possession in the possession before we got the ball back, and TJ Bonds gets the catch, and he says, you know what, no, I'm putting 6 on the board. So now he puts 6, and they get the extra point. Makes it now 58-65, but the Texans come back and they score. Actually the play before this drive, and they get the lead now. So 65-58 with 1:22 left in the game. So now Manning is calling his team, the general's calling his soldiers, telling them, hey, let's get up the field now. We've got to get this game. We've had the lead all game long. Let's keep it. Let's get this win. So Bonds gets the catch. Manning in the shotgun formation, and Bonds catches it and gets the first down. So 1:03 left, 1st and 10. You see the play. Drop back, Manning does. He throws the Bonds, and Bonds catches it and goes to the gets near the end zone there at the 6-yard line with a goal. 1st and goal for the Broncos. So 1st and goal, ball on the 6-yard line. Manning hands off to Bonds, and Bonds gets there. And does he cross the plane? Oh, he doesn't. He is just a yard short of the first down. So 2nd and goal. Manning calls a no huddle. The clock is still going. They have 2 timeouts left. They've already used 1. They don't want to burn 1 just quite yet. Another one yet. So they run down the clock some just in case. But you still got to punch the ball in. But they still have 2 timeouts. So somewhat a good strategy. Man hands off to Bonds. Bonds is able to get the touchdown. Denver Broncos in the Mile High again. It's going crazy. And you see John Fox saying, thanks, saying, you know what, I think you're a good pick there, kid. I like what you're doing for us so far. So a nice talk about a highly offensive score right here. Pretty much the defenses for both teams have pretty much taken a vacation for this game, for this week. So the score now is 65 all. So now we go into overtime. So now the Texans had their chance. They couldn't score. So now the Broncos got their chance. Manning hands off to Bonds, and man, talk about Manning doing from the Texans getting a hit. He hits Bonds, and Bonds flies about 2 yards over on that play. Look at that, just crazy. So he definitely wants to put his hands there on Bonds and stop him any way he can. But jeez, I mean, that's just ridiculous. So 2nd and 7, ball on the 43-yard line. Tie score 65 all. I didn't think I would ever say that in a sentence. And a first down there by Hester. So Hester 4 receptions, 38 yards. You see there Bonds 569 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 1 pick in this game. So ball on the 57-yard line, 1st and 10. Run down the play clock down to 8. Manning drops back, fires, throws the Bonds. Bonds gets it and gets the first down. There you see 10 receptions, 182 yards in the game. So Broncos in I formation, 1st and 10, ball on the 33-yard line. There's 12:38 left in the game. 12:30 or 12:80. Come on now. First down, or almost a first down by the Broncos by Bonds. So 2nd and goal. You see a halfback toss here, and you see it's a toss by from Manning to Bonds, and then you see Bonds gets the first down and a little bit more there. You see 39 yards, 39 carries, and 288 yards. Getting too excited about this game. There you see a nice catch by Tammy from Manning. And there you see their trip to the red zone so far, 6 touchdowns, 1 field goal, so being perfect so far going to the end zone. Can this perfection work out to get a win? 2nd and 3, ball on the 3-yard line. There you see Bonds gets it, he gets it, it's a touchdown, the ball game is over. TJ gets the win, and the Broncos get a very big victory at a very weird score of a game. Talk about a game between these two teams. So at overtime, the Broncos win the game. Week 3, win the final game, win the Week 3's game at a final score of 71-65. Talk about no defense at all, none whatsoever. And there you see John Fox talking to Manning and them. They and the Texans both have a lot of work to do on their defense for next week. There you see some of the highlights from the game. I never thought I would see a game like this being this high scoring, 71-65. But it was a great finish. There you see the touchdown right there by Bonds. Talk about a game for him. We'll get to the stats here in just a bit. But yeah, there you see a final score, 71-65. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the NFL, this is the NBA. There you see 40 attempts, 292 yards, 5 rushing TDs. So that makes it now, I would say now, 13 TDs for this season already in 3 games. Whew. Talk about a stud right there. We'll see. And I'm telling you guys, this is on all Madden. This is on all Madden. Just think about what I can do with his stats when I do his stats. Oh, guys, this is crazy. So far, my mind's been blown for these first 3 games. There you see his receptions, 10 receptions, 182 yards and 1 touchdown. Tammy 2 touchdowns. Thomas has 2 touchdowns, 122 yards, 4 receptions. Tammy 7 receptions, 96 yards in the game. So, I mean, wow, that is amazing. That is just, oh man, mind blowing. But yeah, I mean, I never thought I would see an NFL game being that poorly played on defense. That's crazy to me. So, so yeah, I mean, final score is 71-65, and there you see Matt Schaub set a single game record, and there you see I earned a trophy, MVP possibly. You never know. But there you see some of the top stories that are going on in the NFL right there, and then you see some of the what they're saying. See, Matt Miller says every football show in America going to be talking about TJ Bond's big day, awesome effort. So there you see Mark Schlereth talking about the Texans' big game. But I mean, yes, it was a great game, but the D for both sides, there you see blasting the D were, I mean, obliterated. I mean, just ridiculous stats. I mean, offensively, that's just ridiculous. Now you see, I've already passed my season goal, so I can't wait to see what I'll get for what XP I'll get for that for the season already. I was supposed to get 500 yards, which I thought was kind of weird that they set that. I would think they would set maybe 1,000 yards because he is a I set him as a first round, like a high first round pick. So I would think, they would say, okay, get 1,000 yards, but 500 yards. I said, I'm like, okay, that's gonna be kind of easy to do. So, but we'll go ahead and advance to the next week. We'll go ahead and go to week 4. And week 4, so far we're 3-0, ladies and gentlemen, 3-0 for the season. And next week we have a well, let's go ahead and get to some of the stats. Let's see, 13 touchdowns so far, 669 yards, 108 carries. You can just pause the video and see what else that he's got so far. And this is only game 3. Yeah, game 3 of a long NFL season. So I'm sure a lot of there's going to be literally a lot of defenses that are going to get on our face. And there you see, Raiders are 3-0, Broncos are 3-0, Chargers 2-1, and the Chiefs 2-1. If I said Chargers were 1, I meant Chargers were 2-1. I didn't say whatever I said. I meant to say 2-1. Just caught myself. I just realized, I'm like, wait a minute, I said the wrong thing. But there you see the stats overall within the league there. But yeah, I mean, really, that's ridiculous for that game. And hopefully, I might have to look at the AI and stuff like that, see what was going on. So there you see it. Next week we have a AFC West showdown between two teams that are 3-0. Whoever wins this game will run the AFC West. Will be 4-0 after this game. We'll see who it will be next week. That's it for this episode here on ESGNet there I go again, of Madden 13 Connected Careers with TJ Bonds. That is it. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and come back next week to see the game between the Oakland Raiders versus the Denver Broncos at Mile High Stadium. Until then, keep yourselves and each other healthy. I'll see you guys next time.